everyone, I'm Megan, dietitian with the Happy Appetite. Every week we're going to be uploading a recipe featuring a different fruit or vegetable that's in season here in Oklahoma to help you find the freshest produce at the lowest price. The vegetable we're going to be focusing on today is the parsnip. You can get a whopping 38% of your daily value of fiber from 1 cup of parsnips. They are also a great source of potassium, vitamin C, and vitamin B6. This means that they help keep a healthy immune and nervous system and function as an antioxidant to help keep our cells young. So with that, let's hop over into the kitchen. So the first thing that we need to do is preheat our oven to 325 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and put our Dutch oven or pot, whatever you're using, onto the stove and get that preheated to about medium-high heat. Alright, so we're going to start by browning our chuck roast. We have about a tablespoon of oil in this pan, and we're going to make sure that we spread these out so that they aren't touching each other. This way they will brown evenly instead of steaming from being too close together. It should only take about a minute or two on each side to brown. Once the first side is done, we'll go ahead and flip these over, and we're going to continue doing that until each side of the meat is brown. Keep in mind we're going to have to cook all of our meat in batches since it won't off it at once. And then once it's done, we're going to remove it from the pan. We'll add a little bit of oil here, and then we're going to go ahead and cook our mushrooms. We're going to make sure that we season these with a little pinch of salt and pepper as well. We're going to cook them until most of the moisture is gone and they are really reduced. Look a little bit something like this. See how they've gotten a lot smaller. They're a nice dark color. We'll go ahead and remove these. Next, we're going to do our onions, garlic, and celery. We're going to cook these for about 5 to 7 minutes until they're a nice golden brown color. It's going to help give us a lot of flavor in our soup. So they should look a little something like this. See how they have that nice dark caramelized color? And we'll go ahead and add back in our mushrooms and our meat. And make sure that we stir to incorporate all of this together. We're going to add about 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, and we're going to make sure that this is mixed really well so that all of that flour is absorbed into the stew. We're going to let that cook for about a minute or two. We don't want to have that raw flour taste, but it's going to help give our stew a nice thickening. Next, we're going to add in our tomato paste, about 2 tablespoons. 1/4 cup of red wine. Then we'll add 4 cups of broth. Now I am using vegetable broth today because that's what I had. I would recommend beef broth if you have it, but really any broth you want to use would be fine. We'll add a cup of water. Then we're going to add in our seasonings. First our dry on top. And we'll mix that in, and then we'll lay our fresh herbs near the surface so that we can remove those at the end a lot easier. Some oregano and some thyme. Then this is going to go into the oven for about 2 hours. Alright, now it's time to add our parsnips and our carrots. We're going to put this back in the oven for about an hour, just until those carrots are nice and tender. Let's see how it looks. Oh my gosh, look how warm that looks. We're going to go ahead and plate this up. If you think this recipe looks delicious, check down for the link in the description for the recipe. While you're over there, check out all of the awesome services offered by the Happy Appetite, from cooking classes to meal plans to nutrition counseling services. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment if there is a recipe that you would like to see me do on the channel. And as always, don't forget to seek out those foods that make your appetite happy. Bye.